Imagine harnessing the full power of the sun. Not solar panels on Earth, not satellites in orbit, but an entire megastructure surrounding our star, capturing nearly 100% of its energy. This is the Dyson Sphere, the most ambitious engineering project humanity has ever imagined. And today we're going to explore how we could actually build one. A Dyson Sphere isn't a solid shell around the sun. That would collapse instantly. The realistic version is a Dyson Swarm. Millions of solar collecting satellites orbiting the sun in a coordinated pattern. Each satellite captures sunlight and beams the energy back to Earth or to colonies across the solar system. It's not science fiction. It's a logical step for any advanced civilization. The sun outputs 386 septillion watts of energy every second. That's more power than humanity has used in its entire history. A Dyson Sphere would give us unlimited clean energy and the foundation for interstellar travel. And the energy budget of a Type 2 civilization on the Kardashev scale. If humanity wants to expand beyond Earth, this is the megastructure that makes it possible. To build a Dyson Swarm, we need unimaginable amounts of raw material. Earth doesn't have enough, and mining here would be too expensive. So we look outward. Mercury is the perfect source. It has huge amounts of metal, solar energy is 10 times stronger there, and low gravity makes launching easier. In fact, some scientists propose disassembling Mercury over thousands of years to build the swarm. Asteroids and the moon would also supply metals and silicon. We can't build billions of satellites manually. We need automation. Send a small number of robotic factories to Mercury or an asteroid. They mine materials, build more factories, and replicate exponentially. This is called a von Neumann swarm. Within a few decades, you could have thousands of factories producing solar collectors non-stop. This is how you scale from hundreds to millions, to billions of units. Each unit in the Dyson Swarm is essentially a lightweight solar panel and a transmitter. They don't need to be huge, just efficient. Imagine mirrors and panels the size of football fields. The key is coordination. Each satellite must avoid collisions and maintain stable orbits. Once the swarm is collecting sunlight, we need to send that energy somewhere. The best method is wireless power transmission. Convert sunlight into microwaves or lasers, and beam it to receiving stations on Earth, the Moon, or space habitats. A Dyson Swarm doesn't need to be built all at once. As more satellites are added, production accelerates and the solar system becomes a giant power plant. Building a Dyson Sphere is possible, but extremely difficult. Major challenges include managing heat and protecting Earth from misaligned energy beams. But none of these challenges violate physics. They're engineering problems, not impossibilities. A Dyson Sphere would transform our species. Unlimited energy, megacities in space, terraforming Mars. It's the ultimate symbol of a species that has mastered its star. So the question isn't whether it's possible, it's whether humanity will ever be bold enough to build one.